Hi, so we're out with the Double Tap Defense Derringer today, and as you can see, I have the Double Tap Defense Derringer, and we also have both barrels. I currently have the 9mm barrel on it, and we have the ported 45 barrel as well. We've been shooting it ever since we've received it, and this will be the final review. We're not going to put as many rounds through this gun as we would, you know, an ordinary everyday pistol. Just because, you know, no one's going to put that many rounds in this gun. So we'll probably end up having around 75 rounds or so through the gun, and I believe that'll be plenty enough, you know, rounds downrange with this thing to give a good opinion. Now you can see here on the gun that this actually has their new trainer grip, which this does help quite a bit with reducing the felt recoil. I have shot it with and without the grip, so you know, I'll be able to give you a good judge of how the recoil is. But let's go ahead and throw a couple of 9mm in here. And let's shoot it. So it's really not bad with this trainer grip. Now I'm not sure if this is just for, you know, you training and testing your gun, or if this is meant to carry. I would probably carry it because felt recoil is quite a bit, you know, less with this thing. So let's go ahead and shoot a few more 9s out of it. And then we'll move on to the 45s. We'll do 2 more. And I'm not wearing any sort of padding or anything, because I want you guys to, you know, really know that we've shot this. I mean, I have wore gloves before, but I want to be able to give you a good opinion of how it feels and how the recoil is. So we'll do 2 more of the 9. And the sights on the double tap, see if I can give you a good look here. The sights of the double tap here are pretty rudimentary, but surprisingly enough, it is pretty accurate out to about, you probably wouldn't want to go any further than about 10 yards or so with it. But out to about there, you can put hits on target pretty well. And at 7 yards, it's not a problem to really put shots at center mass on a man-sized target, so not bad. Okay guys, so now we're going to go ahead and switch to the 45 ACP barrel, and it's a pretty simple process. You can see here there's a pin right here. This pin is not captive, but it's similar to an AR-15 pivot pin, but it does come out fully. And all you're going to do is push this pin out, and I'm going to use my little Tough Rider here to go ahead and push it all the way through, and then you just pull the pin completely out and remove the barrel. Barrel changes are really easy on the double tap, and right now I'll show you. You're just going to take this lug and it just pops into the spring there into place, and you can see right here, just take your pivot pin and push it back into place, and you're all set up for 45 ACP now. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and load it up with some 45 ACP and see how it goes. Okay, so we've had this issue a few times after taking the gun out, to where it's basically a I don't know if it's a light primer strike or just some sort of misfire, but we've had issues with it not wanting to go off on the first trigger pull. Now of course with this double tap, you can go ahead and just pull the trigger again, which is what you seen me do there. Round out. Let's try two more. And I have tried it with other ammo as well. We've shot hollow points, defensive rounds. We've shot Winchester white box. So we've done several different types of ammo with it. So let's see if we have that same effect again. And everything was all good there. The 45, of course, is a lot stouter of a round, and you can definitely feel that in the webbing of your hand. Now, you're not going to be shooting this gun for target practice. This is a defend your life gun. There's no safeties or anything like that to mess with. You just draw the weapon and do what you need to do with it. And I think it does that well. It is a quality built handgun. One of the only drawbacks that I can see to it is the price. You're going to pay for that quality, and we'll go over that in the tabletop review here in 1 second. I'm going to put a couple more 45s through it, and just to make sure we don't have any of those misfire issues. So no problems. We'll do two more, and then we'll call it a day with this 45 because I'm really starting to feel it. Then there's something I want to discuss with you too about this ported barrel. Hey guys, so you just seen us shoot the Double Tap Defense 9mm barrel and the 45 barrel. Now, one of the things that I want to talk to you about is the porting on this 45 barrel. Now, depending on how you shoot, this could be an issue, and let me show you what I mean. Now, the way I grip a firearm is, normally my semi-automatics, of course, I have a thumbs forward grip, like so. Now, with this gun and on some wheel guns, or most wheel guns, that can be an issue. This fast escaping gas can catch your thumb and really do some damage to your finger. So my advice would be not to get the ported barrel. Now this does help with muzzle flip and all that, I'm sure, but if you have to pull this gun out of your pocket, you're not going to be concerned with muzzle flip, and you're not going to be concerned with recoil. This is going to be to defend your life, and there's no other options. You're going to come out of your pocket holster, whatever you have, and it's going to be bang, bang. Now, this gun does have some really hard recoil. I mean, of course it does. This is a 45 ACP Derringer that fits into your hand here. So, of course, recoil is going to be massive. It's not going to be a light recoil. You're going to know you just shot this thing. And after about 4 rounds, you don't really want to shoot it very much more. Now the 9mm, of course, is much more manageable than the 45. So if you got one of these and you're going to carry the 45, I would suggest maybe getting both barrels, because you can come out with the 9 and at least shoot it. I could probably shoot this 9 for quite a while, but I am not very sensitive to recoil usually. So But it's a very fine built quality pistol. The only problem that I see with it is an expensive pocket pistol as well. For the price of the double tap, you could pick up some pretty nice CCW firearms. So that's the one complaint that I have about it, but it is very well built and it does what it's supposed to do. Okay, so now let's talk about if you have to reload the double tap. We'll go ahead and open the breech here just for safety. Now, hopefully you don't have to reload the double tap in a gunfight. Hopefully there's just one target and hopefully 2 rounds of 45 or 9mm, depending on which barrel you're carrying, will take care of that threat. That's not always the case. So it does take some time. That's why I say that. But let me show you here. On the bottom of the double tap, you have a little trap door. Inside the trap door is an insert. This insert has 2 additional rounds. So whether you're carrying your 9 or your 45, it does come with the 2-shot adapter here that goes in the bottom of the gun. So the way you're going to do that is bang bang, you fired 2, there's still a threat, you need to reload. Pop open the breech, dump those rounds, you're going to pull these out of the bottom, push them into the chamber there, and then you're just going to rip this away like so. Close the breech, bang bang, back to work. Now they do have an additional one of these that holds 6 rounds, and let me show you that here. You unload these 2 rounds out of the breech. So you can carry one of these in your pocket, and these are 6 additional rounds, and this works the same way. If you have to reload, you're going to push this in with these 2 rounds, rip these off, and if you have to reload again, of course you're going to come in 2 more, so for a total of 6. So that's pretty much the reloading process of the gun. So let's go over it really quick here. Bang, bang, still a threat. Let's dump the brass. We're going to open, pull, rip it free, bang, bang. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to actually fire 2 45s, come to the trap door, grab the additional 2 shots, load them, and then fire, and that'll give you an idea of what kind of time it's going to take to reload this weapon if you have to. Bang, dump the brass, and go on the bottom, grab our rounds, rip it away. 2 more. So let's go ahead and fire the first 2 and we'll do the reload. Open the breech. I'm going to dump those. Grab the bottom, our 2 rounds. We're going to reload. So that's pretty much it. That is firing 2, reloading 2. Of course, it does take a lot longer than it's going to take with a traditional semi-automatic, or maybe even a revolver if you carry speed loaders with you. But it can be done, and with practice, probably get pretty quick at it. You probably would want to practice that under stress though, because it's going to be very difficult to do that under a shooting situation. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Let's go ahead and have a look at this gun on the table. It is very stout with the 45, as would be expected. Yeah, not bad at all. Well, I shouldn't say not bad at all. You're gonna know you're firing this thing. That is for sure. Misfire. And there's one round left, so let's go ahead and do it too. And it is. So